staying quiet was difficult because there were times where I felt like talking, but I felt that I should still focus on my game because one article would be followed by another article, and I don't want to get into that tangle. It was always wiser, I felt, that I followed up with bigger scores rather than bigger articles. I remember when we met after the game, somebody came to tell us in the dressing room that the referee has asked 7 or 8 guys to come, and out of those, my name was there, and it was for so-called ball tampering. So I was shocked. I didn't know how to respond to that, because I couldn't remember anything like that happened. So also I asked the umpires that, did you find there was any change in condition of the ball? And the umpire said, no, nothing at all. We did not complain to the match referee. So I went to him and I said that no, I haven't done that. I was just cleaning the scene. And as we all know that it was a green top that he played on. And I said, I was just doing that. So he said, no, you should have told the umpire. So I said, yes, I accept that. I mean, I should have told the umpire, which I did. And the one thing I learned from that meeting, that for the rest of my cricketing career, whenever I wanted to clean the ball, I always made it a point to tell the umpire. And the umpire would smile at me. And I said, no, I better do it. So there was one lesson I learned from that trip. See, in my book, even whatever which people believe that I should stand for, the only things which I'm 100% sure of, I've stood for that in my book. And you've read few articles, and I've expressed myself wholeheartedly. But the things which were not first-hand information to me, it is unwise to do that because it's a loose statement, and I didn't want to fire loose cannon. Oh, it hurts. I mean, it's possibly one of those few matches. It's there right at the top, along with few matches. I remember having sleepless nights. I cried. I didn't cry in front of everyone. I did cry in the room, and it was just that outburst which was there inside me, and I let it go in the room. It was really bad. I mean, really bad, to put it in short. Yes, I mean, it had started affecting me as a person, and every defeat that I faced, I experienced, it really hurt me. And off the field also, when I was back with my family or going out for dinners, whatever, I couldn't switch off. I would be constantly thinking about it, and it started disturbing me and affecting me personally. So I felt that if I could contribute as a player and give all the suggestions to the next captain, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm not the captain, doesn't mean that cricket is taken away from me. Still someone else is going to come and captain the side. If I score runs, I win matches, I would still be happy, and it would give me as much satisfaction. Yes, I mean, things didn't go according to my plan when I was a captain, and it was a disappointment. But I thought that if I could, move on to the next chapter and contribute something significantly which people would remember in time to come, then it has a lot of weight. I don't know the logic, because before that I was opening, and just before the World Cup, we came back from South Africa just 2 months or less than 2 months before the World Cup. And I was told, with the 3 one-days that we played against the West Indies in India, I was told that I am going to bat number 4 in West Indies. So ideally, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, all the teams start preparing good 10, 12 months or maybe even longer than that for the World Cup. And all those months I was batting number 2. I was opening the innings. And just at that time I was told that I'll be batting at number 4. So my logic was that I've been able to contribute more as an opener, and that is where I've played the maximum number of matches in my career. So I should continue doing that, and we tried this experiment earlier also in South Africa. It didn't bring any success, and we lost to even Natal B team. Couple of games that we played in Natal, we lost against them, and that's when John asked me, and he came to my room and he said, "I have personal capacity. I'm asking you as a friend, where do you want to bat?" And I said, "If it's from team's point of view, I'm willing to bat wherever you want me to bat. But my personal opinion, then I should open because I believe that I can go out and control the innings. I can bring much more to the table as an opener. With all the experience that I have, I think I can do a better job." And that was my conversation also in 2007. Controversy in Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe. I wasn't there on both those tours. And we played Challengers Trophy. And driving back from Mohali to Delhi, I think Zahir was there with me, Ajit Agarkar, possibly Harbhajan Singh, and a couple of guys. We were all traveling together. And that's when, the player said that we don't feel comfortable with Greg because we were not getting good feeling from him. And I clearly told them that, he's joined our team, we should accommodate him and give him a fair chance. Let him settle down, for any coach to settle down, it does take time. So allow him that. And then, because I feel you guys are rushing in and it's unfair. And I had sided with him a lot, but along the period that I experienced with him, I think in retrospect the players were right there and then. But I felt otherwise. I felt that we should all give him a fair opportunity and fair chance to work with the team, more so the way team wants to move forward and not an individual. And we both have to adjust for each other. But unfortunately that didn't happen. See, I've always treated all the members in the team, from that period as my younger brothers, and anything that they wanted, I told them that we could knock on the door at 12 o'clock in the night, and you want to have discussion on batting, bowling, whatever. I'm more than happy to sit with you and spend as much time as possible. And not just then, but also before that, also when the few guys who were older than me, we've had good discussions, and I've always believed in that. A good team will always have good friends, and if you can be good friends, it reflects out on the field. A good atmosphere in the dressing room also reflects out on the field, and that is what I believed in, and that's what we saw when John was there and Gary was there.